Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to cut in before the video officially starts to say that I'm going to be live streaming this next boss strike. Now, I already mentioned, I will probably be mentioning it in the video as well, but I'm going to be doing a boss strike. Let me try that again. I'm going to be live streaming the boss strike on both my main account as well as the free to play account that we have the series going for. This one is going to be on Thursday with the potential for doing one on Saturday as well, depending on if I can squeeze in some time there. But basically, Thursday at about 7:30 Eastern Standard Time is when I'm going to be going live. Maybe a bit before that, but that's the approximate time. I'm going to start with the main account, go for I'm going to say maybe we'll try to get 100,000. I was trying to say both 100,000 and 100K. 100,000 off of that before switching over to the other account and seeing what we can do on there. If we can even do anything. I'm still trying to get prepared for that, and that's why this is going to be a bonus episode of Battle Nations coming out today. So, yeah, if you're interested in tuning in, just keep it on your calendar, and I'll have probably the post or the mention of that up either tomorrow or Thursday before I go to work. So, yeah, that's the live stream announcement. And now, back with our regularly scheduled program. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day maybe for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and we are back with some more Battle Nations. And in today's episode, I have to come back a little bit earlier than I was planning. Originally, I was planning on finishing up the rest of this quest, which would have been collecting this one more time, building one noisy chainsaw, and then having one more just ready to go for in the meantime. And then I would also have grinded the resources to get not one, but 2 iron mines. As underneath this raider, I have 2 warehouses built, plus another one for when we eventually get the quest that requires us to build one of these, because I don't want to have to wait. However, I failed to account for something. I wasn't aware of this, but apparently promoting units also gives you experience. Case in point, I promoted my gunner to rank 2, and now I'm 7 points short of crossing over into the next level. So I have to come back and take care of this before I continue on from there, which kind of sucks. Because I was hoping to be able to get my iron mine. I was hoping to come back to 2 iron mines so that I can immediately start production there. But apparently I'm not allowed to do that. But good news is I'll just need about 100 more stone and a little bit of wood as we're going to be building this and getting that ready to go. So as you can see here, I have been doing a little bit of training. Got a couple more arsonists, some more grenadiers, a couple more gunners, and been trying to get some more troopers. But sadly, I have to hop off that horse now in order to go to the next level. Hooray! Excuse me, I just woke up a few minutes ago. Anyways, I got access to the bunkhouse, the shack, the antipathy shack, the dragon orchard, logging camp, advanced logging camp, and a couple of decor, plus 10 nanos, and a little bit of gold. So let's go ahead and start clicking some of these off. That seems good. Now we just need to find some Ender stuff in there. That's the food for the Emperor. I sure hope this stuff doesn't spoil. I don't see Rotten Buddha hand currying much favor with High Command. Yep, indeed. Get that finished. I will click both of these and that. I'm wondering, could I get to the next level in this episode? I might just be able to do that. Busting out the big... Oh, crud. I just had these trained too. We need more firepower. We'll show these raiders who's boss. Let's train some gunners. These guys should be able to make short work of any raiders who challenge us. Yep. Oh, that sucks. How do I get access to you? Oh god, that's coming up. The problem with these guys is I just do not have the storage to be able to train up scouts and all these other guys. And the worst part is the quest line that they're associated with, I don't have the firepower to be able to handle. Anyways, let's train these up. And get this gunner trained as well. I'm going to go to my friends. I've only got 2. I've sent a few of them out to... am I still in the guild that... Yep, I'm still in this guild that I sent a bunch of friend requests to. I just parked myself in here for now. Hopefully these guys will be able to help earn some boss strike points, as I will be participating in the boss strike. I don't really need those tool shacks anymore. They were just there to help with the quest. Although I will keep one around because I can use it to finish up the noisy chainsaws quickly. And I might end up stitching this video to come back to it a little bit later. Anyways, I'm going to go to my place since I have the energy to be able to do so and help myself to some wood. I don't have to grind for it. I'm also kind of a bit of need of it here, as I'm still using up a ton of lumber. What do we got? That's 3 short, so if I go help my only friend, Zero Ignite here, with... Need a couple of those. Has he got any hospitals to help out? Oh no, we do, but we do have this. Got anything else? Oh, we got this here too. Okay, so we got all the important stuff helped out. And I got to help myself to a little bit of wood, which means I can go ahead and get our first iron mine started. Now, this is going to take 12 hours. Yeah, it's going to take 12 hours, which means, because it's not, I could come back to this later tonight to get this the opening of this done. So I can do that. That is an option. Anyways, a terrible war. So we've got some problems with morale. Most of the men are feeling a little cut off out here. Also, we're getting pretty tired. We're pretty tired of getting shot. So, do you have any ideas for cheering the troops up? Remember those boars that were hanging out around the recon vehicle we found? I figure we could head back there and bring us some barbecue. Sounds like fun. Be sure to take Perkins with you. Boars are very territorial. Once we start the attack, they'll fight to the finish. And we can also get birds of prey done. I did fight one of these battles, and it does give experience. So I couldn't fight any more of them. Go ahead and improve our odds with adding in some more arsonists and blame them. No, that was rude. And Shroom dead. Yep, 100 experience. One more, and that'll do here. Should probably be training up the gunners as well. But this is not really a good fight for them. To be fair, it's not a good fight for the Dragoon if I were to deploy him. Let's put out the recon vehicle then. Yeah, we'll do that. I can get a level on the recon vehicle, that'd be pretty nice. That's just rude. That's just rude, mate. Excellent. Wait, Morgan told you to attack the raptors? What a waste. That tells me this is another build mission. Build a tool shop. These raptors aren't just pests we need to wipe out. Let me build a tranquilizer gun so I can capture the raptors. We could study them, maybe even breed them. Wouldn't that be fun to watch? Bugger. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get the tool shop that I just sold back. That's expensive. I mean, granted, soon iron is... Well, it's still gonna be a bit of a problem until we can get 2 working. Oh yeah, I can finally build another land expansion. That's why we didn't come back to 1. Because I had to wait for the level up. That'll get us access to the second wood, and with 2 of these running, Our resources should be pretty good for this level. I'm going to attempt to expand out to getting a third one of everything. So coming up here, a little bit this way, and then up here will get me another third. Another 333, and I'll put some work into going out to the gold mine. Since I have an oil, and one oil, I find one oil in the early game is more than fine. Resources am I sitting on? Oh, I needed quite a bit more. I'll need a fair bit more since we just built that tool shop. Anywho, we're getting this going, got that going, I'll get this going. I'll have that one done. So it's just really go to here for now. And this is where the gunners are gonna work out well. Go, gunners, go. We're gonna pass. Excellent. Nice chunk of experience there. Spread these guys out a little bit. Put a couple of gunners here. We're probably going to have to get these two involved in the fight, sadly. I think I can get away with just getting Ramses in here. I mean, granted, he'll kill all these boars. Probably. Yep. It'd show us how it's done, Ramses. Don't worry, as long as the gunner gets the kill, then we're good. I don't think that actually matters since it doesn't look like these guys can gain experience. Goodbye, little guys. Ooh, I did not like that. Don't like that at all. Nice. And one more. This one might be a little bit tougher. But I think we can do it. Yeah, just keep them close. Maybe they'll decide to hit our one of these guys here. Yeah, just like that. Oh no, don't hit him. I need him. Yeah, I'm just gonna speed this up by using Ramses here. Actually, you know what, Perkins, you get a kill. Good job, Perkins. Alright. Hey, nice work, Ramses. The barbecue is delicious and the men are in great spirits. Women, too. Haven't had a boar since I was a kid. Yum. If only we could get this on the regular menu. Terrible boar. Hey, Floyd. Remember how happy everybody was during the barbecue? And you know how you captured those raptors? Actually, we haven't done that just yet. We're going to. Well, do you think we could do the same with the boars? I prefer not to think about the raptor incident, thank you. Anyways, without a boar matriarch, it could be impossible to start breeding a colony. And we could never lure one of those into the open without dragon fruit. The odds against us finding fresh dragon fruit out here are astronomical. I'm like 99% sure they have some at Recoil Ridge. Wow, seriously? Wouldn't hurt to have a visit to Recoil Ridge to see if they really do have dragon fruit. Interesting. I didn't think dragon fruit would survive this far north. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to get another level today. While I'm here, I'm going to help myself to a little bit of that. Don't need any oil. Good. So I think this one gives the most cash. May have been this guy. I'm not sure. Terrible Boar Part 3. I see you're admiring our dragon fruit orchards. Tough plants to grow in these parts. I could part with a crate or two if you're willing to pay. My interest is purely academic, of course, but I must say I would love to get some back to the outpost for research. Can't put a price on science. I'll do that. I went ahead and put the crates in your hauler for you. Have fun on the drive. Heh. Alright. Terrible Boar, Part 4. Perkins, I'm back. Unload these crates from the hauler for me. You mean these boxes of mush? No. What? No, the crate's full of dragon fruit. All that's back here are crates of mush. Do you think maybe they spoiled on the trip back? Ah, there's the sheriff now. I'm sure Sheriff Cole can help me get to the bottom of this. How was the research going? Poorly. I can't really get any clear data from a box full of mush. Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen. Oh, I really wish you would have told me. It was extremely disappointing. Just so it's clear, I definitely knew it happened, and I did it on purpose as a joke. Well, that's awful. I gotta say, it's a lot less funny when you show up here and land to me with a guilt trip. Look, I've got no idea how to get dragon fruit up to your outpost. I'll bet that gal over at the orchard can help. Which orchard? The one over there that's raiders are attacking? Yup. Try not to shoot the trees. I still have almost no doubt about these plants. Alright. This'll be easy. Should be easy. Dragoon. No. I'm trying to get the gunners. Let's get the gunners going. Get a recon vehicle. Not in this fight because I think I'll keep it down, and grenadiers. By the way, I do have grenadiers available at tier 2, and I could get flashbang. However, flashbang costs a few nanopods. I'm not really interested in that. Now, I might be interested in handful of grenades. Actually, incinerary I think is where I would maybe consider it. But flashbang's a little niche. That was not what I wanted. Oh well, that's fine. Well, that sucks. Alright, Grenadiers, your turn. Put some work in. Try not to get burnt to a crisp, please. Oh, you're kidding me. This was a very costly fight because I hit the wrong attack. I'm pretty sure we would have saved everyone's life except for maybe one. Excellent, and I got a skull from that too. I had that under control, but thanks for the help. Now we meet Cassidy. I do like the arc that Cassidy and Ramses end up having. That was some damn fine shooting, man. You put most of my boys to shame. Yeah, I ain't great or nothing. Just a crummy old rifle my pa gave me. Oh, it's not the rifle, it's you. Why, I've been in the service. Yes, guns, shooting things, all good, all well and good. Can we please talk about dragon fruit? Young lady, can you help us set up a dragon fruit orchard of our own back at the outpost? You could call me Cassidy, and I suppose I could give a few tips. Can't hurry dragon fruits, these things take time. Yeah, that's the problem, is they take time, and I do not have the resources for it at the moment. Yeah, it costs wood, and I don't have any wood production. So, yeah, that does kind of suck at the moment. A little bit hinders the progress, I would say. Anyways, let's get our boys healed back up. Alright, is there anything in here I want to get promoted? I can promote you. That'll take 12 hours. Means I should have it available closer to around 9 o'clock when I come back to this. It'll give me a little bit of extra XP. And I'm going to be trying to train everybody else up in the meantime as well. Oh, goody. And that'll take 2 hours. Nice. That will also be ready by the time I get back. Dang, everything's coming up us today. Can I queue these up for days? No. But I think I'll collect them and then get... I'll get 8-hour stuff going and a 6-hour going so that when I come back again, I'll have more stuff ready to go. So this time for real, I'm gonna... And I won't be able to get the orchard quest done. But I am also going to spend a little bit of time off camera grinding for wood, because I can go over to the Boar Badlands. It's the only place, well, it's kind of the only place I can effectively raid for wood. I think, can I hit, no I can't hit 3 down here, that sucks. There is a rocky outcrop there. Ooh, decisions. I think I do want to hit that because I also need the stone. I need some stone as well. I need to get stone and I need to get wood. I would have to fight 100 battles currently. No, not 100 battles. 20 battles, sorry. I'm still doing the math wrong. I need 350. Regardless, I'm going to be fighting down here in this corner consistently against these 2 boars. All the time. Have this positioned here like such. And I'm going to be leveling up grenadiers, gunners, probably arsonists and the recon vehicle. I don't think it's going to take that long in order to get all this done, but my Mavericks will certainly be ready to be promoted by the time I'm done with this. But pretty much, I'm going to keep fighting that area until I can get enough wood and stone to be able to afford the tree place, the woodcutter's camp or whatever it's called, and the dragon fruit orchard. My stomach really hungry. So yeah, we won't be able to get this until probably during the boss strike, when I'm going to collect it and start making a bit of a recording. Yeah, kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyways, I am going to cut back to much later tonight. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you find me back here after quite a bit of time has passed. And I've been actually trying to nickel and dime the XP a little bit. I'll go ahead and set up another cabbage good to go here, since we'll be here for a little bit. Let's get this iron mine started. Yay! Alright, so we get access to the compound, the Black Nanopod facility, animal trainer, vehicle factory, gold flowers of war, and the birch tree, as well as 10 nanopods and 300 gold. You're so good to us, just like a balanced breakfast. Oh, why, thank you. Nice work. With this much iron coming in, we can keep building more troops and resources. Yes, we can. How long? Oh, sweet. This is almost done, too. Yeah, I noticed that I could upgrade my hospital and figured it would be a good idea to take it to level 3 while I had some downtime there. So, fantastic there. Oh, yes, the crossover, of course. Yoo-hoo, Scout, where are you? I apologize if I do a terrible Russian accent. I just can't do accents very good. Ramses, how did this weirdo get past our perimeter? I am not weirdo. I am Musha, heavy weapons guy. I'm here because... Yeah, I don't have time to care. You don't look like a rebel, but if you don't want us to toss you into a cell, you'll have to prove to us that you won't kill us all. Rustle up some chow and take care of those rebels attacking us. Shore up our defenses, whatever. Perkins, watch him while he does that. What am I supposed to do against him if he tries to kill us all? I said I don't have time to care, didn't I? I did say that, right? I attack this like I attack everything, with all I have. I don't know, I just imagine he's Russian. Anyways, the Pillar of Kalikuri. Hey, the Emperor's on the radio again. Salutation. No, God. Okay, I'm not even going to try that one anymore. Salutations, my abstruse peoples. The Republic of Kalikuri has erected an iron column 400 feet tall. My subjects, I know what you're thinking, but we'll say it anyway. We must build an iron column 401 feet tall. Everyone will take part in this effort. I will personally hire the design team and choose the shape of the column. All of you will contribute the iron necessary for its construction. It will be hard, but in the end, the Republic's pride will turn to shame as they gaze with envy upon our irony monument. Irony would be a better one, but I don't think that's the. Yeah, irony. But then not being ironic in that case. Anyways, these orders are to be carried out with the greatest of haste. Okay, so everyone heard that loud and clear. Take anyways. We're all helping build an iron column bigger than the other guys. Wait, do we even have iron? Yes, we do. I'm sure you can track down some iron near our outpost. Yeah, we do have some iron. Oh, hello, Rebel Forces. Good of you guys to show up. Oh yes, I also have this going too. So that's everybody here. Let's get the gunners out of the barracks. And look, here's a picture of Mr. Pearface chasing the shell casings. Isn't he the cutest? Time to get wood. Excellent. I was holding on to the camp for this reason. I learned my lesson after the machine gunners. They always say war pushes science forward. I just hope it's for the right reasons. It sounds like we'll need a logging camp. Build a logging camp in the forest just to the east. Our lumberjacks will sleep all night and work all day. Warehouse, their house. We're going to need a warehouse to store all these resources we're collecting. Oh. I guess I just had to have one. The warehouse lets us store more stone, wood, and other resources without filling up. With a warehouse, we'll be able to stock up on resources and start bigger projects. Okay, I guess I held on to that for no reason then. Great, now to find some raptors. Now that I have my own team of tool kids, the raiders won't be able to count all our vehicles. Wait, never mind. Morgan told me raiders can't count anyway. Okay, I didn't get the victory screen there. No matter. Let's go ahead and... I really thought I was going to get close to a level up with all this experience built up in Quest, but I guess not. With the help of the kids, we can get a real assembly line going. Let's get rolling on this vehicle factory. Yeah, I don't have the resources for that. Alright, now I'll just have to prepare myself mentally and wait for the next raptor to show up near our outpost. Floyd, some raptors just showed up near our outpost. Wow, what phenomenal timing. Come on, Perkins, let's do some science. Please don't let me die. Oh, I can't promise that. Anyways, how much exactly do I need for this vehicle bay? Sorry, this factory. Uh-huh. Well, it's a darn good thing I do have a third storage cooked up. Because I need 3 storages in order to store all the resources needed for that. Oh boy. Okay. But at the very least, we have the resources coming in. So it's just going to take a little bit before we get it all. And I got to quickly try and get an upgrade going on this tonight. Not going to finish in good time, so... And bingo. Bloody good time. Aww. Right. Do I have any... Oh, I can aid Wally here. I'm surprised I didn't aid him the one time. Yeah, I actually got a third friend today. Congratulations to me. I got a third friend. Oh, and I guess we may as well take that. Thanks, Wally810. Oh, and look at that. The promotion of the gunner has happened. We got over 1,000 experience for that. That is very nice. Okay. Now, the trooper, I need 600 iron in order to get that, but we can have that. I need the vehicle bay first. The vehicle bay is going to come before we get this guy promoting. Anyways, Grenadier. Oh, you also need iron now. How about the Arsonist? You also need iron too. And I can't promote any of these ships. I already know that for a fact. So, we're stuck here I guess we're stuck for a little bit. Gonna get this iron production going through the roof. At least our stone is kind of okay. Everything else is meh. Garbage. Suppose I'll keep one of these around for the time being. Actually, no, keep both of them around because I don't need the... I don't have the ability to build this anyways. Plus, actually, when we get this built, we can keep these two tool shed workshops here. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm just going to queue each of these up with 8-hour tasks, and I'll collect those in the morning. And start another round of 8-hour tasks. Just keep some cabbages going in here. Alright, let's get to fighting. I really want to see if I can get enough experience. I got enough energy to be able to keep going tonight. Alright. Guess we're not going to get any SP from this. I'm not going to complain at that, though. As most of my guys don't really have the ability to take any XP at the moment. Alright, Perkins. Do some good work. Good job, Floyd. Get another crit. Yep. Excellent crit. Unconscious, but still breathing. What a specimen. I haven't felt this alive in years. Oh, drat. Zoe, can you build me a tracking device I can use to... build me a tracking device I can use to tag a raptor. I want to release one of them and track it back to their nests. Sure thing, Floyd. What color do you want the tracker light to blink? What? I don't want it to blink at all. You're not supposed to see the tracker. All trackers blink, Floyd. All of them. I love these special orders. Well, I guess I'll be queuing that up tomorrow. I don't think it's like a 12-hour deal, so I should be safe there. I guess the only other one we can do in the meantime is... I just realized I queued up rock hard muffins instead of, Was that the one that I did want to queue up? No, that was not the one I wanted to queue up. Can't train any more troops at the moment, and training one of these guys is just suicide on my money. But I can train up some junior officers. These guys would actually be quite nice to have a couple of those around here. Because they got a triple shot attack, and there's a point blank that only uses one ammo up. So I will be training up a couple of junior officers. It is quite expensive on the metal, and it is going to consume some of my merit. But it is well worth the price. Trust me, that's well worth it. Alright, well, sadly I won't get enough experience to level up tonight, but we can go ahead and just mow everybody down with this guy. As you can see, he is very good. Anti-air cannon. And goodbye. I guess I don't get experience for that one. To be fair, this was a quest that was introduced later in the game. And I think that was at the point where they stopped giving out experience when you beat certain battles. For some reason. I actually remember getting this quest when it first came out on the file that I had spent a long time working on. So, quite literally, beating them all was very easy, but at this level, it is very difficult to beat these quests. I'm gonna lose my heavy. I didn't think it was possible to lose this battle. I'm going to be honest, I did not think that was possible. Well, I guess there's a first time for everything. And goodbye. I understand why they did the TF2 promotion, or crossover, but I still don't really like these units in the game. They're also really, really powerful, which kind of breaks everything at this level, but they do end up mellowing out in much higher levels. So I think if they were to introduce this quest at around level 30, it would just have made it a lot better. It would have made it a lot better to try to complete these quests for, because at this point, to try to get... You needed to train up 2 of the scouts, by the way, in one of these missions. As you saw, it's 500 wood, 500 iron to get that done. That's not really something that's feasible. That's for somebody at this level. So. Yeah, looks like I'm in a bit of a lull again. Good timing on that one. Do I want to go Buddha? No, I'll be back on, so we'll grab that. I think, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do for this episode. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button if you really enjoyed. Don't forget to share this video or any other videos to anybody who you think will enjoy my content. Next time when we return, I'm going to see if I can try to have pretty much everything here done. So, I have 1 sandwich ready to go to collect at the end of this quest line. I'll have this ready to go. I don't think I'll have this because I'm too busy getting the vehicle factory. And I have nowhere to raid for iron. If I did have a place to raid for iron, I would take it, but I can't raid for iron at the moment. And I'm all out of help, so... I know I'll be trying to help out iron mines wherever I can, but until then, I gotta kind of rely on the measly 20 per hour. It's gonna cost to upgrade it. I might do a couple of Boar Badland raids. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of Boar Badland raids before I go to bed. So I can have this upgrading. Or upgrade before I need to go to sleep. And from there, that'll at least get me 30 per hour. Should help quite a bit. About, what, 600? And that'll be 600, and by the time I can actually upgrade this thing again, I should have enough wood and stone built up to put it up 1 more level. Collect a bit later. So, in about 2 days at the current rate, I can have enough resources in order to upgrade this to level 4. And that'll at least get me 40 per hour, which is a lot better of a result. I don't think I can get I don't know if I can get this before, or my vehicle factory up and running before the next level, or before the event hits. So, I may just have to hunker down with I might just have to opt for promoting my existing units / spending a couple of nanos on some abilities. It's not ideal, but it's kind of the prep work that I line of at the moment. Who knows, maybe if I can get it to... I don't think I get to the point of finding Trunk very quickly. Kind of... well... I think it really depends on what I get on the other side of some of these quests. Like, I know this one would definitely lead to another one. Oh! Raptor's Nest is here. Fantastic. Do some leveling. Oh, that's... I was like, what am I hearing in my microphone? I don't think you guys are hearing it, but... Let me just check here. Oh, okay. That's not the scary ones, then. Put you guys right here. I just want to see what's going to be what we're getting from this tile. Stone. That sucks. It's not even good experience. That's like terrible experience. At least the boars were giving me like 20 per. I think this is going to be the same. That's probably going to be stone. This is stone. I have to... I Should probably check that out. Anyways, sorry, I hear running water. I didn't think that was my apartment, but could be wrong. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for now. Until next time, take it easy.